Hi, I'm Romy and I'm here today graduating as a health play specialist. A health play specialist, or the health play specialism course, the role is a non-clinical role within a hospital environment, but not only hospital, within the community, to support children who are ill through procedures, through normal play, therapeutic play and post-therapeutic play, to normalise the hospital environment or their home environment, to take the anxiety and stress away from their situation as much as possible and to support their family and parents. The role of a health play specialist includes normative play, so most hospitals will have a general play area where that child just familiarises themselves with their environment and can feel as free as possible, like they would at home or at school in a play group, where they just feel free to play. The more therapeutic side is where a child may have to have a procedure. We will introduce them to the procedure, explain it. We could use role modelling, we could use storytelling, you could use hospital equipment and show them what is used for the procedure. And this could require many attempts, or because the child may be very anxious. An anxious child may be because they don't know the experience, or because they've had many and they're very, very, very anxious due to their phobias that they've had in hospital. The role also helps the child and the family communicate their needs and their desires to the clinical team, so we become sort of the cog between the clinical team and the family. The procedures also, of course, really stressful, so we're there to take the stress off the child by distracting them. Distracting may simply mean conversation, normative conversation, or even allowing them to watch the procedure, but just helping them breathe, holding them, calming the parent at the same time, making sure everyone around is following the child at their speed. It could also mean using an iPad, something that they're really into. Mostly, from my experience, they actually just want the breathing, they just need, the comfort, the therapeutic conversation mostly. It's not often that an iPad does the trick in my case. And then post-therapeutic play can be normalising play. So they just go back into the playroom, settle down, their serotonin levels go up, and they can feel calmer again. Post-therapeutic play also could involve going through the procedure again with them and discussing it with them and understanding how they felt. So there are many levels to the health play specialist, but one must never undermine normative play as well within that, because you can come across many needs within you're observing while they're playing normally. So you get their developmental stage and many other aspects emotionally. I chose to train as a health play specialist because I'm really good with children. I also love all age groups. This foundation degree works from birth to 19-year-olds, so I enjoy the challenge of working with a variety of age groups. I'm unafraid of illness. In fact, I obviously want to help. I am very artistic, both in the way my head works and in the work that one can do as a play specialist, just the arts and crafts that you can do. So it sort of combines many aspects of my character into a new career, because I'm old. I am 48, so I'm sort of one of the older of the group. So during the 2-year foundation degree, I had 2 teachers or tutors. One's named Norma Jumtai and the other is Julie McLaren. They were so lovely, very diverse in what they taught, and really interesting to have 2 aspects. Norma's health play specialist trained, Julie's a social worker, to have the 2 very different aspects coming into the degree was really interesting, because it made sense to, when you go out into the workplace, having both mindsets. Very kind, they're very there for you, very supportive is the word I'm looking for, and also challenging. It's a degree, So they do want you to absolutely do it yourself. I think anyone going into the degree must realise it's challenging, and that's good because it's a degree. Since having qualified, I am now working at Great Ormond Street Hospital. Yes. I also work at St George's. I've had to adapt my hours according to looking after my child, which has been great that I have been able to find a job doing that. So I work part-time, and I work because I'm at Great Ormond Street as a bank health play specialist means I work, it's another name for being contracted, I suppose, but they employ me, and I work in many departments and wards within the hospital, which means my level of learning has, since qualified, exploded to another dimension because of being one of the largest children's hospitals. The diversity of illness, sadly, is massive. And so therefore I'm being exposed to many different procedures, which means as a health play specialist, in terms of both distraction and preparation, I have learned insurmountable amounts since qualifying. If anyone is thinking about doing this course, I would recommend that they understand that it is a degree and it needs to be seen as a degree, and therefore there is a lot of work that it requires in terms of self-discipline and dedication, which is so worth it. And that's all I can say. The rest, I'm not saying it's easy, it shouldn't be, because you're going to work with sick children in a very important role. That's my only advice, to be aware of the work that it entails to get the degree and to work hard and give everything to it, because it's an amazing degree. I'm here today to graduate from my foundation degree. We're at Epsom Down Racecourse. It's very exciting, and I believe we're going down very soon to receive our certificates, and I feel very proud and lucky to be here.